Well, I've caught two back to back, so I figured I'd try to video a little bit. I'm fishing with this little FN shad that I picked up on a 132 ounce jig head, 4-pound test, string line, monofilament. I'm on a, there's one, small one. That's the third one of the night. But, you can see him in the light. So here, I'm on the Tennessee River on below Wilson Dam on Lake Pickwick. Oh, I was fixing to set up my rod and reel. I'm using a Fluker President combo light action 6'6" light action rod, 4-pound test line. I'm just walking around here under these piers and jigging. You see I got all this pier area. Water's way down. You can see the water line. If you look at them rocks about halfway down, you can see how far the water's down. But I'm having to fish above them. The water temperature right here is about mid-40s. There he is. That's a little bit better one right there. Swing him up here. I'm gonna do everything one-handed because I'm holding my phone because I didn't bring my camera with me. So you gotta bear with me as I do all this one-handed. Air temperatures right at mid-40s also. And these fish are these crappie. The water's depth is, I'm sorry, I'm excited, I can't hardly talk. Water depth through here is about 9 foot around. It's about 7.5 foot and then 9 foot on this side. And I'm fishing about 4 foot under the surface is where I found them at. And they're literally biting. It's about as fast as you can put them in there. You see where I got my line out. You can see my bait right there. It's right at the heel of my reel. That's how deep. I hadn't even reeled it. I just been leaving it that depth and just dropping it in. Just drop it in. So I'm about 4 foot below the surface. Just like that right there. It's about as fast as you want to do it. Well, that's not a crappie. That's a bluegill. But he's still fun to catch too. But yeah, this little fin shad. See if I can focus on it, see what it looks like. And it's a good looking little bait. And I thought it would do the trick out here. I usually throw Bobby Garlands out here. That's what I'm usually throwing. But I found that and I wanted to throw it. And so far it's done real good. Right now, this time of year when this cold snap hits, it's a good time to fish docks, you know, fish under these piers. Oh, what was that? That was a good little thump. He didn't stick. And this is actually one of the warmer days. And today it was up to, the high today was like right at 50, which was about the warmest day we've had in the past 4 or 5 days. It's been cold, so that brought the water temperature down a lot, and that's really pushed the crappie, you know, up and into these piers. Which if you could skip docks, if you get a boat where you can throw up and under these things, which these are on floaters, so it's kind of hard to cast under them because they're on floats, not legs. But you can jig, you know, slowly raise it up and down. And you'll convince one to hit it. good crappie on here now. I'm gonna try to swing him up without breaking him off. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good crappie right there. That's a good one. That's a good little crappie right there. If they get any bigger than that, I'm gonna have to resend a lip. I ain't gonna be able to swing them much more. That 4-pound line, I can't swing them up. I was a little bit nervous to swing that one up. I was afraid it was gonna be too much. Well, let's catch another one. Fish on. Oh, he's about too big to swing too. I'm gonna have to quit swinging these fish. I'm gonna end up breaking off. I gotta bring a net down here with me. You ain't getting away. You getting a picture. You getting on YouTube one way or another. That's a nice crappie. They're all about that size. Every one of them's about 10 inches. Perfect keepers. Tell you what, them fish, I don't know how lucky they are. If it wasn't coming up for Thanksgiving and me being busy. Only place they'd be getting released is into Greece. I've caught a couple in between there that were real small, like little bitty 4 or 5 inch ones, but I didn't video those. I'm sure they wasn't worth no camera time. The trick to this though is you got to fish above them. Like I'm fishing shallow. You got to stay above them. Bluegill hit it, or a little one. Some of them little bitty crappies, you can't really tell the difference between a bluegill hit and a little crappie hit, but them bigger crappies, you can tell exactly when they hit. You can tell exactly what they feel like, because they thump it hard. Good fish on some sort. I don't know if this is a largemouth or a crappie, but it's fighting like hell. That's why it was fighting so hard. I thought that was a good crappie. Little bass. I'll just show him that I did get a hook out of there. I'll focus on him. There we go. I thought this was a crappie, but it's just a freaking fat bluegill. Look there, what a gill. That's a nice one. Fish on. What we got here? Crappie. Nice little crappie. About a 7-8 incher anyway. They're hitting aggressive. You can see how he's got that jig done in there. They're not playing around. This cold water don't have them slowed down none. They're aggressive for the water temperature to be so cold. Well, I'm gonna call it a night. It's I got a good, I'd say, hour and a half in. I'm not sure how many fish I caught, but I probably got, I'd say, at least a dozen or more. Crappie and a couple big bluegill. Probably got another dozen of really, really small crappie. Got a little bass. But the temperatures done dropped down so cold, it's just kind of getting unbearable. I ain't got no gloves or nothing. I'm in tennis shoes. Temperatures done hitting the 30s, mid 30s. So it's just a little bit too much. But I'm glad I got to get into a little bit of them and got to bring y'all with me. I'm glad I got to bring y'all. But y'all make sure to like my videos and subscribe. Check out a lot of my other fishing videos I got. But I really appreciate y'all tuning into the channel and stuff, watching my fishing videos. I just got those new jigs. I wanted to try them, and I knew with this cold that something was bound to happen. You know, I know these crappie had to be in here under these piers. I want to try those new little jigs, and I'll give them a thumbs up. They work. I'll show you the jigs so you know what to look for before I sign off here. Fin-S shad, 1 3/4 inch. They're by Locker City Fishing. Well worth it. They done the deed. All right, everybody, make sure to subscribe. There's a lot of fishing coming, man. I mean, I fish all the time, so whenever there's fish biting, if I'm getting into them, I'm gonna turn some kind of camera on, whether it's GoPro, cell phone. If I find fish and it's getting exciting, y'all will definitely know it. But I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.